Ladies and gentlemen, today's going to be a great video because I'm going to do my very best to inform you on some of the most important things to do in Exos Heroes. This is what I do daily in Exos Heroes and the things I've been focusing on, and I'm going to do my best today to teach you and inform you of all of the different important things that I've been working on. I love y'all. Please like and subscribe the video if you want more informative Exos Heroes videos, as I have been following that algorithm, and every like builds the channel. I love y'all. Thank you very much for watching this video, and let's get right into it. When the day resets, there's a number of things you can do right off the bat, and I'm going to try to get in and explain the most important things to do for sure. Now, if you go into one of these sanctums, you're going to notice that at the very bottom level, once you clear these, there's a special one, and the special one can only be cleared 3 times a day per sanctum, so 3 times for the experience, 3 times for the spirit, etc. When you clear that, it's going to give you an additional reward. This additional reward is going to be this guy right here, the Star of Fate. Now, it's extremely important that you try to get into a position where you can clear as many of these sanctums as possible on as many different days. If you notice here, there is 7 different days in the week, obviously, and each different day has a different requirement. If you look here, rare and cleric and nature and female, whereas I need rare and warrior and fire and metal. Those 2 characters have to be in my team, or else I will not be able to even start this corridor. And then I have my 3 strongest characters kind of backpacking, for instance, the rest of that match. I would say the most important thing for sure, right when you start the game, is make sure, well, there's a few things. Make sure you're not crunching your characters, because there's going to become a day where you don't have the character at all. Even again, the last one, even if you could beat it, you'll go down here, you'll hit suggest, you try to fill it up, and you'll realize, wait, I don't have a legendary knight, machine, and female. I don't actually own one of those. So even though my team could probably beat this, I cannot do it at all. And that is because I've been crunching characters from the beginning. Characters selling them for gold or whatever it may be. I would recommend not doing that at all. Learn from my mistake, okay? You're going to need all of those characters. Plus, there's an additional thing you can do other than just doing, all of these every day. It's very important that you at least do one of your PvP battles every day. If you go in here, the first PvP battle of the day is going to let you decide who you want to fight against. This is Tag Team Arena. I've already done my battle, so it's not going to show you here. But you could go in and pick, I'm going to fight that guy. Or you could pick the person that you think you have the best chance against, for instance. And that is extremely important to do the first battle of Arena every day, so you can try to get as many wins as possible. You get more points for winning than you do when someone beats you on defense. So it's very important you try to get your daily battles in every day, because the reward you get from PvP is one of the best rewards you can purely get in the game at all. You can get Zez, which is, the purple currency, and that's basically what we all want. If you can get that, congratulations. That's the stuff that kind of pays for everything, right? And now, on top of getting Zez, though, you also get the dual points. And the dual points, I forget what they're called. They're called like Medal of Honor or something like, it's some kind of medal, dual medal or something. When you get those points, what ends up happening is you can trade those for levy stones, so that when you can't play the game, or even when you can play the game, you can do more of the exploring. Now, there's multiple ways to explore. You can either explore purely by doing the offline thing, just having used 1 point at a time. That's a perfectly fine way. You can get lots of good gear that way too. Or, and the way I prefer it, is using them to fight the ancient totems and the golems and all that. Now, I'm not sure which one is actually more efficient in terms of your levy stone, but I enjoy doing the golems because you can dump all of your levy stones out right away. It's 180 you do one of those in the final exploration area, and you can get some pretty good rewards. They even give you things like the holy water that can be pretty hard to get. The holy water is extremely difficult to get, so make sure you're doing your blessing sanctums every single day. And if you're not sure what the holy water is, don't worry, I'll show you after this battle. This battle here is a good example of kind of the Masters duels. I try to at least get one of these in a day. She has damage immunity. It's going to take a second here. Buff up the team, try to take her out, and there we go. Finish off Leppin. Oh my lord, she got the full revive. Oh god. Oh lord, help us. Okay, let's do a nice AoE. There we go. And he guns them all down. Okay. So we just got to beat this one now, and we'll be all right. Now, I had to put my best team against FCZ on. This should be why I'm here. I should mention, be careful if you're going to pick people that only have one character and it's FCZ on, because a lot of times what can happen is their character will either have so many gems you can't break them, or will have so much defense that you're not going to be able to kill them either, and you just get straight up stuck behind the character. So just a heads up to watch out for that. So there you go. You got the battle in. Plus 28. And those are your meadows. Now, what can you do with the meadows and other things related to Dwarf creation that aren't necessarily related to just the challenges daily? Well, there's one thing you can do every day, which is the free recruit. Make sure you get your free recruit in. But there's another thing you can do that's not free that I've only been doing in the beginning. And if you look here, I'll show you the Airship Forge resets once a day too, and you get 700 of the Zez to open. I've been doing this one purely because you can get faded equipment here. Now, the chance isn't good. It's 3% to get a faded, 10% for a legendary, right? The chance is not amazing, but it is very difficult to get the legendary and faded gear. One of the only way to get legendary and faded gear, which I'll show you here, is you have to get it through the other ways I was showing you, through getting either the dragon, which we'll go through the dragon in a moment, or through this one here, the Star of Fate. Now, there's multiple ways you can do it. The Star of Fate, you can either do 5 at a time. As you see here, I can do 21, and it's going to roll me 21 different weapons with the expected list showing here, and maybe I'll get some legendary, maybe I'll get some, blue, maybe I'll get some purple. Whereas the Airship Forge, you can eventually guarantee yourself one. If I go here to the Airship Forge, I'll show you, and then we go to faded weapons. 2,000 of the dragon essence, I'm guaranteed a faded weapon, whereas 200 of this, I'm guaranteed a faded armor craft as well. So I could double up, try to get 100 more points, and then go for the guaranteed faded armor, or I could go into this Airship Forge here. And I'll tell you what, just for the sake of, I'll do the door creation here, just for the sake of showing you. I'm going to do 21 of them here. And you guys can see what happens. I've been saving these points up, but you've completed the mission, the strongest equipment. That must be just for rolling this. Hopefully, if I get some faded, that would be nice. But let's see what we get here. Oh, my Lord, we got a faded piece already. You see that? Because of that, that is worth physical gloves even. Crit damage, hit, attack speed, and crit rate. Attain 1 Guardian Stone of random element. Oh, my Lord, that's excellent. See that right there, because I got a faded piece, it's worth the 200 alone from the other one, from the guaranteed. And look, you get faded equipment mileage, which is when you end up doing 80 of these. I've done 63. You're guaranteed another faded piece as well. So that's pretty awesome. You're guaranteed another piece that way. So we're going to go look at the new piece I got and receive all the achievements real quick. Inventory here. We'll sell the miscellaneous. So where's the piece we got here? Where is it? We got some gloves, right? Didn't we get some new faded gloves? Where are they? Oh, you know what? I bet it's because they're not equipped yet. Let's equip them. Let's put them on our... Here we go. We'll put them on this guy. And it has a lunar. It's got a lunar one, all right? So what does it do? This gives us light set 3/6, grants a barrier for 3 to 5 turns. Okay, so if you had the full set bonus, I should explain how the gear works here. So when you have a full set bonus of the gear, you are automatically given the set bonus. So I'll show you. So like, look here. So there's a fire 2, 4, 6, and it's based upon your gems. So like if I had 6 red gems, it would have a 6 set effect, right? But this one, I have 1 lunar, I have 1 mechanical, I have 1 solar, and 1 red, right? So they're kind of all off matched. Now you can't, as far as I'm aware, oh, here we go. We can check this out. I can show you this too. Special reforging. So special reforging is when you take an item that was already leveled to max and you can put it in and it'll give you some more stats. Max level will go up to 62. This is basically like transcending. You can see here. We're not going to do that at the moment because I need those level 60 gloves. Your boy is not that balling out yet. And you can reforge this stuff together to make it stronger, etc. I'll show you reforging real quick. You go in here, you make some of these. Let's see, we're going to make 50 of those. Pow. Now we're going to need this. 3 of these, pow. There you go. Now you can take the piece, reforge it. The maximum level goes up. Just like that. Reforging success plus 10 levels. We can now polish it again. It goes up to level 50. Check it out just like that, okay? And then we can go back here and we can re-equip those gloves back on him. There we go. So now we got a big upgrade. We got 3 pieces of faded on him. We got 2 pieces of faded on her. And you see this one actually has the match bonus, so I can show you. The machine set 2, 4, 6. So she has status effect immunity for +1 for the battle, which is pretty cool. So if I had more mechanic set pieces, it would be even better, okay? So that kind of gives you an idea in terms of the gear. These are the things that I like to focus on. Obviously, you want to do the dispatches every day, which is you just go in here, receive all rewards, you send them all. You got to work on your characters if you want to get better rewards. But make sure you do these every day as well. And I'll just show you what the rewards are like real quick. Yes, I want to receive all, and you can just send them all again, same deal. This is basically what my daily routine looks like. I do as many of the PvP battlers as I can. I make sure I get the challenges as far rank as I can. And then tomorrow, or actually in 2 hours here, day 7, it's the free-for-all day, which means you guys can go put your best teams in and just try to beat it. So that's what I would recommend doing on this upcoming day. If this video helped or at least gave you some information that increased your knowledge, please reward my time and effort with a like and a subscribe so I can see you again on the next video. I do this full time. This is my job. I eat based upon this, so thank you guys for supporting the channel. I love you all, and hopefully I'll see you on the live stream tonight.